Okay, okay, we are back with Ron Goss, who we interviewed last year, back again this year. Ron, ready for another CPAC?
Yes, I am. I'm excited about it. Looking forward to it.
Anything special you're looking forward towards with this CPAC?
Well, I'm looking for the people, the speakers that are going to be here that's going to realize our need to get back to God and do the right thing and be a moral nation again. We've lost our way. We've drifted so far away. We need to get back. And I'm not worried about whether people are going to be reelected or not. That's my issue. My issue is, are our leaders going to do the things that are right because it's the right thing to do?
What profited a man if he wins an election but loses his soul?
That's exactly right.
And are there particular speakers you're looking to see to try and gauge this direction?
Well, of course, I always enjoy listening to and hearing Ted Cruz. I understand he's going to be here again. And, you know, Mike Pence. I feel that Mike Pence is a good Christian man who wants to uphold what he really believes. And I'm not sure about some of the others. I don't know some of the names are on there. This lady that's coming from France, I'm not sure about that, Le Pen. But it'd be interesting to see other people's views and opinions. Of course, opinions are like noses. Everybody's got one. But we want to listen to what it says and hold to what is truth, you know, to the law and to the testimony. If there's no light in it, then if it's not to the Word of God, then there's no light in it.
All right, now I want to ask you the questions that I've asked everybody this year. Now we've had a year of Donald Trump. Donald Trump year one, thumbs up or thumbs down? Or Mets and Mets?
Year one, I think he's done as good as could be expected in the sense that everybody and his brother and sisters against whatever he does. If he says it's day, they call it night. If he calls it night, he says it's day. So with all the opposition that he has from every, you know, even within his own party, it's kind of difficult to get a whole lot done.
Okay, what is the thing you've liked the best that he's done, and what's the thing that you've disliked the most?
Well, of course, you know, as far as the country's concerned, as far as the taxes and things like that, that is great. But it also appears to me that he's moving more towards religious, you know, more of a conscience, more of a doing things under God, you know, that type of thing. Of course, we know that can be dangerous as well if it goes too far, but we definitely need to bring morality back to the nation.
Okay, is there a thing that you've disliked particularly?
Probably some of the open mouth insert.
That seems to be the most common answer I've gotten from concerning President Trump in terms of dislike. I haven't heard anyone say a policy thing almost, but everyone talks about either his tweets or his comments. That seems to be the common denominator here. Mm-hmm. Now, we have an election coming up at the end of the year. GOP needs to hold 25. They can lose up to 24 seats before they lose the House. There's only a 1-seat margin in the Senate, but there's a big GOP advantage, so I think that's looking very good. What would you say the odds are of the GOP holding both houses? What do you think the odds are for them?
I think the odds are pretty good that they will. The main thing is between now and the elections, they need to step up to the plate and quit a bunch of the foolishness that's going on. I don't know why they don't. I mean, you have the presidency, you have the House, you have the Senate, and yet it seems like nobody can be on the same page. They're even arguing and fighting amongst themselves. If anything's going to cost them seats, it's going to be that.
Now, do you think President Trump what, if anything, can he do to prevent the Republicans from losing the House, which is, I think, the real danger of the pair?
I don't know what he can do personally. Of course, he can try to persuade, he can try to talk, he can try to convince. But again, if people aren't on the same page and some of the issues that need to be taken care of, one of the issues, the reason why Donald Trump's the president now is because basically evangelical and Catholic vote. Other than that, he wouldn't be the president right now. And I think he needs to, this dealing with the abortion issue. I'd like to see a major move in that issue to stop the murdering of our babies.
We were one vote away, McCain, Collins, or Murkowski, from defunding Planned Parenthood. That's the thing. Nobody talks about that as the thing that bothers me the most. It's such a waste.
And some of those folks up there that was placed up there to stand against those kind of issues need to retire and go out into pasture.
Okay, and final question. Again, this is a question I've asked everybody. DACA. There's a big debate about whether or not to make a deal. The wall for DACA. Legalize these folks if we get a wall. Are you in favor of such a move, or are you opposed to such a move?
Well, what I think I would do if I were the President of the United States in a situation like this, I said there is going to be a wall. Or we don't even need to talk about DACA anymore. We'll just let it run out. We need to have the wall. Now, people are opposed to the wall, but I'll remind them, in the Bible it tells us about a wall. Around the holy city, New Jerusalem, there is a wall. There's a wall around the Vatican. There's walls around Israel. There has to be some form to stop people from coming in illegally. No problem legally, but illegally, it's a different story.
All right, well, Ron, thank you so much for your time, and good to see you again, and may God continue to bless you and your family.
Thanks, sir.